What's up, everyone? It's Hey John, and I jabber opportunities nonstop. And today I will be discussing EverGrow coin. And simply put, I will be explaining why EverGrow coin is not down and out. If anything, they are ready to come roaring back. I understand in the markets right now there's tons of FUD and tons of uncertainty. But let me assure you though, the data says differently. So let's go ahead and check it out. If you want to help save a kitty cat, all you have to do is subscribe and smash the like button. And if you do that, well, this kitty cat on the screen will not die today, and you will be a better person for it. So why don't you just go ahead and do it? EverGrow coin. What's going on, folks? Well, I understand that we are trading at a support line right now from a technical analysis perspective, and everyone's kind of like, okay, well, it's not going anywhere. Why isn't it going anywhere? Well, I'll tell you why it's not going anywhere. Because we have a few big whales that continue to sell. But as you know, these whales are dwindling in numbers. And let me go ahead and explain to you guys and show you some of the good news of what's to come. Here we are at the EverGrow coin STEM webpage here. 80% of ICOs, i.e. new crypto launches, end up being scams, and another 15% fail, and 2 to 3 months later, 5% survive. If you find a 5%er, hold on tight. Success doesn't happen overnight, and I've never failed. Winky face EGC, flex that money bags. EverGrow coin EGC, just to confirm, we are definitely having an AMA on Sunday. Will confirm time ASAP, hashtag EverGrow Army. That is a very bold statement from EverGrow Sam. You have to wonder, why is he saying that? Why is he flexing? Well, it's simply put, he's not really flexing. He is just stating facts from his own personal life and his own personal endeavors, whether it's business, personal life, personal goals, whatever you call it. He so far has a very proven track record. So him bringing on his experience and wisdom and connections to the cryptocurrency market, I don't see why he would fail. If anything, he is doing phenomenally well. EverGrow coin is 2 months plus of age. We currently have around 109,400 hodlers as of this recording. And that's literally in 2 months and some change of time. And there has been no real marketing on EGC's part. It's mainly been organic growth and word of mouth. This is why you're seeing a large number of hodlers, guess what, still hodling. Now you're wondering, hey John, well, if that's true, then why is EverGrow coin's price down so much? Well, a whale. Play on words. But these whales hold a tremendous amount of coins, and they can literally move the market. So let me go ahead and show you guys from a EGC hodler distributions perspective. Okay, folks, we are now looking at the EverGrow coin hodler distribution. You can only get this here because I actually process the data for you guys. It's not somebody doing it, it's me doing it for you guys. So what do we see here? We see literally one hodler at 521 trillion coins. Well, that isn't a hodler. That is the burn wallet. Now, we have 57 individuals between 25 to 1 trillion tokens. So we have to ask ourselves, where are the whales? To me, a whale would be anything above 500 billion tokens for now. So this means we have around 150 plus individuals who hold around 240 trillion tokens. Now everything else below that, I will not consider a whale for now because the price is so low. But as the price appreciates, that may change. Now here is the one we always want to look at here. The EverGrow coin hodler change. This is a distribution for about 3 days of data here. So we can see what's going on here. So on the 500 to 250 billion whale, you can see they decreased their position by 406 billion EGC tokens. The other thing to note here is that from 25 to 1 trillion, you're seeing the whales increase their position by 183 billion EGC. And now, to me, the most important one is a 25 to 1 billion club. We've increased by 39 individuals and 15 billion EGC. And you can see below that we're seeing some sales, but I don't really consider them very much because at this point in time, one BNB is about 1 billion here, right? So these guys and gals selling here, well, they aren't worth that much. So what does this all mean? Well, we're seeing a decrease of 406 billion EGC. While that sounds like a lot, it really isn't. And the reason why is because we're trading on very low volume right now. So when you have very low volume, it's easy to keep the price down. So you have a few of these individuals who want to sell. It could be for tax purposes. It could be because, well, they found a new opportunity. Or it could just simply put, well, I need some money to buy some Christmas presents for the friends and fam. You know what? We don't know what the reason is, and it's hard to say, to be honest. Unless you actually know this individual, the reason could be anything. Now you have to ask yourself, why would the top whales be accumulating and buy 183 billion EGC? I'll tell you why, folks. Because it's cheap right now and they know it. Everyone knows that Sam and the EverGrow coin team are one of the most transparent, most professional, and they will be delivering amazing products very soon. And do not forget, we will be having an AMA later this Sunday. And as you can see from the Sam and EverGrow coin team, their tweets have decreased as well. And I suspect the reason for it is because they're working furiously and as much as possible to move the project ahead, because we all know how important Creator is. And the reason why it's so important, well, I'm not sure if you guys noticed, but OpenSea, one of the largest NFT marketplaces, are now going to, guess what, IPO. That means initial public offering. That means they are going on to the stock exchange. So in the crypto world, some may say they're selling out, but that is progress. You need to step forward. And if you want mainstream adoption, well, going IPO and having people see you on a stock exchange, I would say that is great publicity, and it'll bring you lots of new institutional money, but at the same time, it'll bring lots of institutional gains as well. So with that being said, we are seeing the price continue to be held down by one of these whales from 500 billion and above. Well, guess what, folks? There's only 150 plus of these individuals. Eventually, they will get tired of selling because everyone else below that, they're selling peanuts, folks. And to be honest, they really don't matter from a numbers perspective. But these whales are dwindling in number. Currently, only 150 plus, folks. That isn't very many. And if you think about that, if we see these whales continue to sell at this rate here, they could all be gone, possibly in about 6 months to a year. However, though, I don't think this will happen because we're seeing the whales also buying while some whales are selling. So what we're seeing is that we're seeing some whales distribute their coins to other bigger whales, and most importantly, moving it down to the folks in the 1 billion club and giving us opportunity to get in on EGC and get some more while it's cheap. So let me show you guys from a chart perspective what's going on. Here we are, folks. We're looking at EverGrow coin from a 4-hour perspective. We know the support is around 5209 and the resistance will be at 116. So what's going on here? I've highlighted this orange circle for you guys a few days ago. And this is where we saw a nice bounce off point. And guess what? We're seeing another bounce off point. Now I want to note though, the previous time it went down to 5339. This time it went down to 5586. So we're seeing a higher low and a lower high. So if we look at this from a 4-hour perspective, we can see that we are converging. We're seeing higher lows and lower highs. So I suspect we may do something like this in the interim and then move back up to the upside. Or we could just simply break down to the downside and touch 5209 again. So where do I think EverGrow coin is going? Well, I believe we can break out of this consolidation if on Sunday's AMA, we have some bullish news to give confidence to these 150 plus whales, or if we do not get any good news in terms of progress or any sort of concrete movement, then I suspect that these whales will continue to lower their positions. But either which way is fine with me. And the reason for that is because if the whales continue to sell, then guess what? The price stays low and you can still accumulate more EGC for cheap, and we can get more folks getting in at a better price and cost dollar averaging. If it goes up, then folks will chase green candlesticks. But given that the market is currently very red because of Bitcoin coming down, I suspect that even if we get very good news for EverGrow coin, we still may see a pop and a drop, because overall the cryptocurrency market and the sentiment is still down. So with that being said, this is not me giving you guys FUD or anything. It's just me giving you a realistic perspective of what could potentially happen with EverGrow coin. Long term though, I mean 6 months to a year from now, we will be in a way better position, and you will look back and think, oh my God, these prices were ridiculous. Why didn't I buy more? Well, the reason why you didn't buy is because you're fearful. And I always tell folks, being fearful is the best time to buy. When you are elated with happy feelings, that isn't the time to buy, because that usually means you're chasing. So with all that being said, I hope you all have an awesome day, and I will catch you all on the next one.